Welcome back to Hardcore 100 Hours Minecraft video game Minecraft, and today we are building a lot because I got carried away with building, so please subscribe if you like building, but if you'd like to see other stuff, subscribe as well, as there'll be more of that. Okay, that's the intro, that's good fun. Look, there's... Welcome back to 100 Hours of Hardcore Minecraft, where the first thing we're going to talk about today is this. Look at it. Grian has built his aqueduct again, except completely opposite, and now it is very much encroaching on my castle. And honestly, they're both identical. Like, it's quite hard to see the difference apart from a few lines, etc. And I feel like we need to change that so we know who's built which one, Grian and Grienne. So let me see what I've got lying around. There we go, that's a bit better. Now we know which one was built by Grian and which one was built by Grienne. If he's going to build that close to me, he can't expect me not to add a mustache to it, can he? But anyway, now to talk about what we're doing today, and we are going to try and get some villagers, but also do a lot of building. I want to get this whole sort of side finished. It should hopefully look pretty good. I don't think Grian's build will encroach on it too much, let's hope. I hope. Ooh, we'll see. But first, let's go actually get some villagers, as I want to make a villager breeder, which might be quite tricky to get them up there. But we'll try, I guess. All right, we've been busy. We got two fellas. Look at these fellas. What are you doing in here, fellas? I guess they're both not fellas because they're going to be producing some babies for us. So yes, I am making a villager breeder here because we're going to want a decent amount of villagers throughout the rest of this series. And I'm desperately needing to get trading for some more XP as my stuff keeps breaking. I know I could go build an XP farm, but I don't want to. So instead, let's build a quick villager breeder. Oh, I've just noticed we've hit the 50-hour mark. We're officially halfway through this series. Here's to the next 50. Swipe. Okay, a very easy setup. And as you can see, already got a little baby villager, which is nice. They should drop down into here in a second, which I think they just did. And then when they've grown up, they'll rise and we'll see them in this glass window here. And we can send a minecart out from this dispenser to send them where we need them to go. And speaking of which, obviously I need to convert them into zombies and then back again. But before we do that, I kind of want to get where we're going to put these villagers up and running. And it's very simple. It's just actually above this in like a sort of curve here. So I think it's time for one of them cheeky time lapses I like to do. And I like to call them cheeky because they are so cheeky. I'm not actually sure if I've got all the materials, but we'll see if we do. I think we should. So let's just give it a go, eh? It feels very weird building the interior of a base when the exterior isn't built yet, but I did it anyway because I wanted to get these villagers set up, and I've used loads of different layers, etc. here to try and make this look nice and cool. And I'm wanting this whole base to be like super linked up, so we now have linked up to this place down here. We also have staircases going up all the way over to here as well, linking us up to this section as well. And also there's a little door here as well, which links us up to our pumpkin and melon room. It's all just coming along very nicely, apart from the fact my chests are kind of getting in the way now. Also, here is where we set the villagers off on their adventure. You can see they're starting to build up a bit now, so I might actually turn the villager breeder off for a second with this lever here. And I want to get converting these guys, so I need to get myself a zombie. I dislike this part very much, but let's get a zombie. Well, that was easy. You just walked in here. There you go, Alan. Welcome. Where on earth did this fella come from? A fisherman? What? He's not escaped. Wait. I am so confused. Oh, well, he can just wander around for a bit. But anyway, this is all set up to go. We should now be able to put some minecarts in here. Send this off. Picks up a villager. Sends it along a little path. And Alan should hit him. There we go, he's hitting him. I can then move him along. And this is where I splash him with potions of weakness and golden apples, but I forgot to get any. So let's go get some. I finally found a use for this little room here. It is now my potion room. So if you didn't know, I'm going to be placing all my villagers in here. There's going to actually be some more in a separate room over here as well, where I'm just going to keep my like enchanting villagers to get some XP bottles to fix stuff. But I don't see the point of doing this on camera as it's quite boring and frustrating. So I'll be back when this is all filled up. I have no idea how long this is going to take. We're nearly at 52 hours at the moment, and we have 13 villagers to fill up. See you when they're done. I had to wait for a while for my villagers to be born, so I actually decided to build this tower in the meantime. I say in the meantime, it took like an hour or so to build this thing, but hey, another tower. And yes, it's kind of completely obscured by Grian's build. Oh my gosh, villagers take a long time, as you can see here. I think it's been 5 hours. I also did some building, of course, and over here, you can see we've got a couple of new sections. This section here is just a little balcony so I can look over at Scar, and also a balcony to look over this room, because in this room, I'm going to have my map. This is where I'm going to put a big map of the area in. I've got a window here which looks out. I also had a window here. But unfortunately, this one looks out right into Grian's base, so I put some paintings behind it so that I've got something to look out my window at. But there you go. Because of Grian's build, whatever it is, by the way, I still don't know. I'm not even sure he knows. But yeah, I put that there so that we don't have a view of nothing. Or just a white wall. But yeah, the villagers I did get are very useful. We've got some farmers which all trade pumpkins and melons so we can get ourselves a load of emeralds. And they're also great for fixing our tools up, etc. because of all the XP. We got ourselves a Depth Strider 3 book because we need those for our boots. Unbreaking 3, just because that's really useful. Efficiency 5, also very useful. And Mending, as well as some other nice ones which are included in here as well. We also got ourselves some Masons. I was hoping to get one of each for the Granite and the Diorite blocks, but instead we've just got 2 Granite, which means we don't have to collect Granite anymore, but we still have to collect Diorite. And this guy sells Dripstone, which I do actually use quite a lot, so that's pretty good. We've also got a Fletcher just to get some arrows and, you know, just some weird stuff. And a toolsmith in case we need any more diamond pickaxes or shovels. I do have space here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think it is in total, more villagers. These are going to be a mix of clerics and probably librarians. But I'm sick of villagers for now, and I don't really need the XP or anything like that. Grian and I have been discussing, and we have both decided we need to prove that one of us is better than the other. And how are we going to do that? Well, through minigames, and I have a minigame idea. I'm going to place it in one of my towers. I'm thinking this one over here so that we can carry on sort of like building round in this circle that we're going in at the moment. And I'm going to do a minigame based off parkour, which I've got quite good at recently. It's going to be slightly parkour, slightly dropper, and obviously have deadly consequences. And there'll be a twist to come, which you will see later. So I'm going to go gather up some more sandstone as I'm getting quite low. And we're going to build this wall here all the way up to this tower here. And then we can get to work on the minigame inside. What do you think, Alan? Ow! Alan! I also really need to sort out a new storage system at some point as this is getting a bit out of hand. Before I get building though, I've decided to go through and make sure all my gear is the best I can get it right now. And I also gave them all some names. Yes, I've been watching TikTok lately. Here's a little tip. If you want to collect a lot of sandstone in 1.18, it's quite annoying because the terrain is now quite uneven in deserts, meaning if you dig up with sand, you'll be clearing out an area and sand will be falling down, which is obviously quite annoying. So what you want to do is you want to find yourself a desert temple, like so. Check there's no mobs in it, of course. See if you get lucky with some golden apples. 2, I'll take it. And then you want to head to this level here where you can see there's stone and sandstone. And this will be a square of sandstone and 8 blocks either side of this middle bit here, or it might be 9, I can't remember, is all just sandstone. Watch, let me clear it out for you. So here you can see the outline I've made. Like so. And in the middle of this here, this is all solid sandstone for 5 blocks high, so you can just clear all this out with no worries about sand falling on you. Makes everything quite a lot quicker. And there you go. You got this big, massive space which you can clear out. You can also take off the next layer if you wanted to, which is just easy sandstone. The more you know with Smallishbeans. As we approach the 57-hour mark, we have pretty much everything we need. I've done a lot of building today, but I just love building, guys. I like making things. And I'm excited to show you this next part of the castle. Is it a story system? No. But it's new. Let's start a new time lapse, and it may be one of our biggest yet, as we've got to place a lot of blocks. So finally, we can get rid of that yellow wool and place down the biggest wall on this build so far, as well as 3, that's right, you heard me correctly, 3 new towers. One of them we sort of built the floor for already. The other 2 on the left-hand side are going to be where we are placing our mini game. We also did a bit of the main tower as well. And this took us over 2 hours to build. Oh my gosh. But if we come around here, you can see, oh, it's looking good. Oh, it is indeed. I really, really like this thing. And especially from the inside, you can see we've added another staircase here. And also through this entrance here, we've got this lovely balcony. I can hear a zombie though. Why can I hear a zombie? What? Why is there a zombie there? Is it below the stairs? Oh, there's no light in here. But anyway, like I was saying, we've got this lovely balcony out here, which has no purpose other than being a balcony, really. And then we've also got the stairs up here, which connect up with this room over here. It all sort of connects up. We've got some windows looking out. And this room here will lead to that room there. And this is where we're going to have our mini game. But before we add in our mini game, I want to add in our maps. And I need 21 item frames. Have I got 21 glow ink sacks? I do not. I do kind of want to do them as glow item frames. Let's go find some glow squids. Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, I love how glow squids are mostly meant to be found in the ocean, but you just spend your time killing them in these caves. There we go. That's plenty. Now all we have to do is the maps, which I say all we have to do. This takes so long to do. Also, it's a good job these guys sell compasses because I do not have the right villager to buy maps. Oh, look at our sugarcane farm. Okay. I respect you now. I didn't give you much credit, but you've been pretty good to me. Wait, I haven't checked my other farms in a while either. How are these two doing in here? Okay, that's some kelp. And some bamboo. Not a load, but not bad. All right, 21 maps, starting with here. That wasn't actually that bad, and as you can see, it is done. Look at this. This is our area. I'm really liking it. I really like the checkerboard on there. We've got a little farm area down here. We've got Scar's area over here. It looks crazy with all these ravine bits, bridges, etc. And his minecart roller coaster going all the way along. And then we've got Grian's 2 things as well and his multiple starter bases. We are just over the halfway point, but it'll be quite interesting to see what this looks like at the end. I really like it. It looks cool. But I think it's time we got working on our mini game. I'm going to time-lapse it, of course. Another time-lapse a day. And we are actually approaching the 60-hour mark. I've put a lot of work into this video so far. But you know what? It's worth it. Before I can start this thing, I need some slime for some pistons. And I've not really found any whatsoever yet. So I need to hunt some slimes. Oh gosh, it's not even close to nighttime. Imagine I die to a slime. Just kidding. I'm not going to die to a silly slime. Look how easy they are to kill. There we go. That'll do. And we use that slime for the sticky pistons for our minigame, which is a parkour/dropper course, which will kill you if you fail. Now tell me, Joel, why have you made a minigame that could kill Grian? Well, we're not actually going to participate in the minigames ourselves. Instead, we must bring forth a tribute to take on the minigame for us. And this is mine. So, what you have to do is you jump on here, and then here, and it's basically just some quite easy parkour. However, if you mess up, there's death below. There's a lot of death. But honestly, I can do it with ease, and don't worry, I can't die right now because I have Elytra. So once you make the parkour all the way to the top, which should be kind of easy, you're like, wow, this is a really easy minigame. I am a god. Well, next you have the dropper. And this is basically a game of chance. I'm not going to do it, but underneath the lime green wool there, you can see some water. And your aim is to land in that water. Once you land in the water, you've beat the minigame. But as you can see, the water's only open for a certain amount of time. So you kind of just have to guess and jump in any corner and hope that you land in the water. So you need to work out your timing skills to be perfect. And of course, you can't have any practice because if you do fail the first time, you will die. So there you go, my minigame, which will kill you. But unfortunately, we don't actually have time to play the minigame today as Grian has been away and he's only just got back, so he's not been able to design his yet. And I wanted to get a video out for you guys. Instead, for the final part of this episode, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in search of the God Apple. That shiny enchanted golden apple is necessary on any hardcore world, and I want one. So I'm going to go see if I can find one. Another reason I want one is that Grian doesn't have one. I think Scar does, but he's still recovering from his operation, so I need to be the most powerful while he's gone. All right, this should be easy. I'm going to get it in the first desert temple. This one right here, going straight in, digging down. It's there. I'm telling you right now, full confidence. It's in this chest. It's not that one, it's this one. I meant this one. Okay. I was just joking about the first one. It's always in the second one. That's what they say. Ah, yes, it's in this chest. Always the last. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just let out that scream. But why are there so many creepers? Let me out of here. God. I think the worst feeling in a hardcore world is hearing that sss of a creeper. I really do hate it. But you know what they say, third time's a charm. No creepers in this one, only god apples. This chest here. This chest here. You know what they say? Fourth time's the charm. You know what they say? Fifth time. You guys know what they say. Sixth time is the... You know what they say? Seventh time's the... charm! Look at it, there it is! Oh, thank goodness that took way too long. Oh, another silk touch book. Only around 7,000 blocks away from home. I'll place this golden apple just in here, in my map room, as a little trophy. But there you go. We've made some serious progress today, guys. We've got a lot of stuff done, a lot of building. Like, all of this wasn't here at the start. It's kind of crazy. I'm excited for the minigame next time. And speaking of which, who should I get to be my tribute in the minigame? Let me know in those comments down below. Obviously, it's got to be someone I know. You can't be like Leonardo DiCaprio, because I don't know Leonardo DiCaprio, do I? It's got to be someone I know. All right, and it can't be Lizzie, because she's dead. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe if you're new. Goodbye.